you're rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of tats.
Marc Marquez, a Ducati rider, impressed in the first free practice session, FP1, of the 2025 Thailand MotoGP, which took place at the Buriram International Circuit. Franco Morbidelli, the Pertamina Enduro VR46 racing team rider, showed a brilliant performance by taking second place in FP1 with a time of 1 minute 29.581 seconds. Meanwhile, the third position was occupied by Yamaha rider Fabio with a time of 1 minute 29.765 seconds, while Jack Miller from Pramac Racing was in fourth position with a record of 1 minute 29.840 seconds. However, one surprise came from 10th place, where Marquez's teammate at Ducati, Francesco Bagnaia, had to settle for being in that position with a time of 1 minute 30.287 seconds. Bagnaia, who is the 2024 MotoGP World Champion, seemed to struggle to find the right rhythm in this practice session. With this result, Marquez showed that he is ready to face a big challenge in the 2025 Thailand MotoGP, while emphasizing that he is still a serious threat to his rivals. Meanwhile, Morbidelli and Quartararo remain strong contenders, although FP1 was only a warm-up event for the riders. And here's the full news. Buriram, the first free practice session, FP1, of the 2025 Thailand MotoGP, which took place at the Buriram International Circuit, Friday, February 28, morning WIB, featured an outstanding performance from Marc Marquez. The racer, who is now defending the Ducati team, managed to record the fastest time with 1 minute 29.423 seconds, outperforming other top riders by a thin margin. Marquez is 0.158 seconds ahead of Pertamina Enduro VR46 racing team rider Franco Morbidelli, who finished second with 1 minute 29.581 seconds. With this performance, Marquez gave a strong signal that he is ready to return to competing at the highest level of MotoGP after several challenging seasons. Marquez, already known as a rider with exceptional abilities in any conditions, utilized his experience and technical expertise to face the challenges of the challenging Buriram circuit. This morning we were able to work very well. We found the right setting and the bike felt very stable on the track. It's a positive start, but there's still a lot to do. We must continue to improve and adapt to conditions that can change, Marquez said after the FP1 session. Morbidelli and Quartararo follow tightly. The second position was occupied by Morbidelli, who appeared impressive on a Yamaha motorcycle. Morbidelli showed consistent speed throughout the practice session and managed to stick closely to Marquez in the top position. Morbidelli also highlighted the importance of this practice session to adjust the bike setup to be ready for qualifying and the main race. We try to keep improving every session. We are working hard to understand more about the bike conditions in Buriram, and I am happy with the results this morning, Morbidelli added. Fabio Quartararo, another Yamaha rider, also showed solid speed by taking third place with a time of 1 minute 29.765 seconds. Quartararo, who is ambitious to return to the podium, fought hard to keep up with the speed of the two leading riders and showed quick adaptation to the hot track conditions. This is a good start, but of course we will continue to try to be faster. We still have a lot of work to do in FP2, Quartararo said after the FP1 session. Jack Miller and Marco Bezzecchi fill positions 4 and 5. Jack Miller, the Pramac Ducati rider, finished fourth with a time of 1 minute 29.840 seconds, while Aprilia's Marco Bezzecchi rounded out the top 5 with a time of 1 minute 29.851 seconds. Both gave a very good performance despite having to compete with other big names on the grid. Miller revealed that he felt quite satisfied with his performance in FP1, although he knew there was room for further improvement. This circuit has a lot of challenges, and we have to find the best setting. We will keep working to get a better bike, Miller said. While Bezzecchi, who is trying to show his maximum potential, also mentioned that he felt optimistic about the results achieved even though there were several areas that needed to be improved. Francesco Bagnaia is in 10th place. One of the biggest surprises at the Thai MotoGP FP1 this time was the performance of Francesco Bagnaia, the 2024 MotoGP World Champion, who was scattered in 10th place with a time of 1 minute 30.287 seconds. Bagnaia, who has often appeared dominant in the last few series, seems to be struggling to find the right rhythm in this first practice session. Even so, the Italian rider is confident that he can make improvements in the next session. We didn't get the results we wanted in FP1, but this is just the beginning. There are still FP2 and FP3 sessions that can be used to find the best setup. I'm sure we can improve our performance, Bagnaia said. Still a long way to go. Although FP1 is only the first free practice session, the results achieved by the riders at the Buriram circuit are enough to give an idea of the competition that will occur throughout this weekend. Marquez, who dominated the first session, is certainly a serious threat to his competitors, while Morbidelli and Quartararo also showed that they are ready to provide resistance. Bagnaia, despite stumbling in 10th position, has the ability to bounce back in the next session. The Buriram circuit that combines various characteristics of fast corners and sharp chicanes can indeed be a big challenge for the riders, and the next practice session will be crucial for them to optimize the performance of the bikes. The 2025 Thailand MotoGP promises fierce competition between the world's top riders. MotoGP fans will be hoping to see further drama and surprises ahead of qualifying and the main race this weekend.
Rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place, off the liquor that we chase. Casamigos to the face, baby I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on a tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation.